Oh my god, it was so much hotter today. I look like the freaking Silver Surfer. That's what the Silver Surfer sounds like. Hey everyone, welcome to day 90 of What I Learned Today. And what I learned today is that if you sincerely apologize, you're more likely to be forgiven. Now, this obviously seems just self-evident. If you sincerely apologize, of course, you're going to be more likely to be forgiven. But let me tell you a story. So I have a horrible memory. I just don't focus a lot of energy to remembering things. Certainly with people that I know really well, that are really close to me, I remember a lot of different stuff. But for some reason, I just don't put a lot of energy into remembering things. I don't remember what I had for dinner like last week, or I forget little events that happened. It's a very common occurrence for someone to be like, hey, remember that one thing? Yeah, that was so cool. And then I think to myself, and then suddenly it comes to me, and I just, wow, I didn't even remember. Like, I totally forgot that happened. It basically might as well have not happened. It's that bad. So I have a horrible memory, and that probably plays into the idea that I don't connect with people very well. Anyways, so way back when, last marching season, I, had this great idea. I was like, man, big block C with, I had this whole tattoo idea that was really great. And we were on the bowl trip, and I was talking with my dudes. One of them's Alex, roommate, Brandon, Ryan. And we were like chilling in the hot tub, and just like this idea came to me. And I was like, this is so cool. And we're like, oh yeah, that's such a cool idea. It's university related and it's marching band related. That's like an awesome tattoo idea, right? And we all went in on it. Fast forward a little bit, and Ryan starts talking to our friend Maddie, and they want to get this tattoo, and I just like, that sounds awesome. Let's get this, because Maddie wanted to be a part of it. And then later I learned that Maddie and I had been talking before the bowl trip when us four dudes were talking about it, and she came up with the idea. And of course, I thought, that's so cool. That's a great idea. We should do that. And fast forward to the bowl trip, and I completely forgot that she had came up with the idea. And when it came to me there, I genuinely thought that I was coming up with that idea. Like, I genuinely forgot that we had talked about it before. So fast forward to when Maddie and Ryan are trying to figure out when to do it. And she reminds me then and there that, she's the original person to come up with the idea. And I'm just laughing about it. I'm just like making jokes, kind of like pulling her leg a little bit, but still trying to get in on it, because I still really like the idea and I want it to happen. And she's very apprehensive. She doesn't want to include me in on it. She kind of is like phasing me out, mostly because, from her perspective, I took the credit from her for it, and she didn't want to get it after we did it and think that she's like copying her idea. And now we're back to present day, where I was supposed to get a tattoo with one of my friends earlier this year, and it didn't really happen, but I've been itching for a while, and I thought to myself, it's like, well, if I'm going to get one related to my university, I need to do it before graduation, because then it's just, what's the point after graduation? I mean, obviously there's a point, but it's just going to be way cooler to get it while I'm still a student. And I decided today when we were at Qdoba to talk to her about it. And I genuinely told her, I said, hey, I'm sorry that I forgot that you came up with the idea. I'm sorry that I kind of made a joke of it, because honestly, when I was laughing and doing that stuff, in my head, I was making fun of myself for forgetting, because I thought that was funny that I had completely forgotten that she came up with the idea and I stole the credit. So I was laughing about that, and I apologized. I was like, hey, this is where I was. This is why I was laughing. I wasn't trying to wrong you and laugh at your expense. It was more like me making fun of myself, and I do that so often making a fool of myself that I hardly even think about it anymore. I don't think why I'm laughing. And I said, hey, I'm sorry, is there any way that you could include me in on this? Because I really want it to happen, and the other thing fell through. And she said, it's fine. I wasn't really upset. I was just like worried that people were going to think I was stealing my own idea, essentially. And she brought me in on it, and it sounds like we're going to do it later in the year. And basically what I learned from that experience is that no matter, well, it does matter what you do to someone, but for anything less than like severe or just like small wrongs that you wrong your friends or whatever, if you open yourself up and you sincerely apologize and say, this is where I was, I made some mistakes, I'm sorry, I'm swallowing my pride and ego and all that stuff, and asking for forgiveness essentially is what I did. And it worked out. Obviously it won't happen all the time, but I think opening yourself up and being vulnerable and showing this is where I was can definitely help the forgiveness process. So that's what I learned today. On to feelings time. Really quick, what made me feel negative was that it was a little bit harder on the run today. It was really hot. Oh my God. So I didn't run as well. I kind of wanted to give my body just a little bit of a break. And what made me feel positive is that I got a lot of stuff done today. I met with my professor for the audio drama stuff, met with a couple people, and then we went to Qdoba, and it was just generally a pretty good day. Pretty productive, good mix of fun and productivity. And then obviously celebrating my friend's 21st birthday. So if you made it this far, you might as well hit that subscribe button and tune in every day for a new video, and comment down below an instance where you sincerely apologized. What happened when you open yourself up to that? Did it work out? Did it not work out? Leave that comment down below so we can all learn together and grow together. And with that, I'll see you tomorrow.